game, SMARTICUS, is full of questions that will let you use the deepest part of your mind. You are a person that loves to explore and test your brain abilities. In this game, you will encounter easy to hard questions that will test your attentiveness and memory. There will be twists that will make you out of focus and hard to answer. You must spend more time thinking and focus to know the correct answers. This game will not only benefit your memory and attention, but also because you will get rewarded if you answer all the questions correctly. What are you waiting for? Play your way as you unravel all the answers for all these questions and get rewarded.
The materials that we will be needing are carton, paints, art papers, tent, tables, lights, attendance sheets and pen, 3 boxes, flashcards of questions, phone timer, speaker, and a computer chair. And for the prizes, we will have 1 box full of good prizes, a box full of weird prizes, and we will have another box full of dares for the losers. After playing our game, you will be receiving a bookmark and a name tag saying that you are SMARTICUS as a souvenir.
Step number 1. The game will start in 3 rounds or level, easy, medium, and hard. Step number 3. The host will tell the players to get ready for the question that will be asked. Step number 4. After that, the participants will pick questions inside the box. The box contains all the questions that will be asked. First is the easy box. Number 5. After the participants pick question, the host or the other facilitator will choose an easy question in the flashcard. The question in this level, name the planets backward by stating first the last planet. Step number 6. To give it a twist, before answering the question, the player will sit in a rotating chair, and then facilitator will turn the player around 5 times. This will be done for the game to be challenging enough. Step number 7. In easy level, the host will give 50 seconds to the player to think for the answer, and another 30 seconds to answer the question. After that, if the player is ready, he or she will just say SMARTICUS to split up the answer. In measuring the time, a bell will ring to make the participants alert that their time is over. Step number 8. If answered correctly, the player will advance or proceed to the next level, medium. And if not, he or she will give a chance to call a friend to answer the question and for him or her. Note, this offer can only be used once. If it's used in easy level, it can be used again in medium and hard level. If did not used in easy level and will be used in medium level, it can't be used in hard level. And lastly, if did not use in easy and medium level, it can be used in hard level.
What we do here is go back.
Step number 9. In the medium round, just like the easy round, the participants pick question inside the box. Facilitator will pick question to a flashcard. The question, name 3 objects that corresponds the letter of your name. After that, the player will sitting in the rotating chair again, and it will be turned 5 times. This time, the player will be only be given 30 seconds to think the answer, and 20 seconds to answer the question. Again, after that, the bell will ring if his or her time is over, to remind them that their time is over. Step number 10. If the player answered the question correctly, he or she will advance or proceed. Step number 11. This is the final round. Just like what happened in 2 rounds, same procedure will happen. The player will pick again the question. The question is, name the months in alphabetical order. Step number 12. Again, To give it a twist, before answering the question, the players will sit in a rotating chair. And then, facilitator will turn the player around in 5 times. Step number 13. The only difference in this game, he or she will be given only 20 seconds to think and 10 seconds to answer the question. And if ready, he or she will just say, SMARTICUS. Again, in measuring the time, a bell will ring. Step number 14. If the players pass the 3 rounds, easy, medium, and hard, he or she wins. Last step, number 15. Because of his intelligence, he will have a chance to pick again in a box what prize will be given to them.
Integration of cognitive psychology. These games highlight attention and memory. When analyzing theories of memory, the origin began with William James' theory of the brain having primary and secondary memory areas. Primary memory allocated for the temporary stores of memory, and secondary memory denoted for information that is stored permanently in the brain. Theories of memory have been researched and changed as more information has been developed. It leads to other memory theories such as the short-term memory model by Atkinson and Sheriff in year 1986 and the working memory model by Baddeley and Hitch in year 1974. Baddeley and Hitch developed the working memory model in 1974 based on the previous work of Atkinson and Sheriff in 1968. In selective attention, we continually are setting on decisions with respect to the upgrades to which we will focus on the improvements that we will overlook. By overlooking or possibly de-emphasizing a few boosts, we along these lines feature especially skilling upgrades or striking upgrades. The focal point of consideration on specific instructive upgrades improves our capacity to control these boosts for their intellectual cycles. For example, verbal understanding and critical thinking. Broadbent's theory predicts that hearing your name when you are not paying attention should be impossible because unattended messages are filtered out before you process the meaning. Thus, the model cannot account for the cocktail party phenomenon. Playing SMARTICUS shows the player's attentiveness and memory processes, and these two are discussed in the cognitive psychology. The game will test the person's attention because while the facilitators ask questions, there will be a loud sound as a background. Since there will be questions about our past learnings, memory will be tested too.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.